Alright, hey guys, here we have yet another Emerson Derby, also in Snow White. Picked this up the other day for a fairly cheap price. I've been wanting to get another Derby just because Derbies are cool and I like them, but mainly for the light kit. Now that I have the light kit, I'm not as thrilled about it as I was before. It is quite the pain to put on, I'm not gonna lie there. I still haven't quite figured out what the proper way to put it on is. When I got it, clearly the guy who removed it, which was the guy who I bought this from, he had a friend remove it who's an electrician, and he kind of jammed something up into the area where the screws are supposed to mount to the switch cap, so it's kind of pushed out there, so it's not in great shape, the light kit that is. The casting for the switch housing is a little messed up, but all that needs to be done is it needs to be grinded down a little bit. But other than that, it's in good shape. I'm not exactly sure what year this is from. It's clearly older than my current one, as it has the older Emerson canopy, much like some of the ones that Homestead used. At least similar in design. SMC also used something sort of similar, but a little more elongated. Anyways, let's go take a look at it. This one actually does have its correct blades. I think my other Emerson came with like designer blades, and they're just kind of thrown on here. This has a halogen light, by the way. So you can see right there, that's what I mean by the casting being messed up. There's a little bit of scratch right there, and that's where it was kind of bulged out, where they shoved like a screwdriver up there to get to the set screw. Same thing on the other side, but other than that, it's in good shape. The blade arms were pretty badly bent when I got it as well. They are actually about even with the motor housing to the center of it, so more or less resembled a Fasco. Anyways, go ahead and demonstrate it. I think that's a 75 watt halogen or 100 watt. Go ahead and turn it on low. I don't know if that's low or not. We're gonna go ahead and assume that's low. I did bend the blades down as best as I could. They're not totally perfect, but they're pretty close, but unfortunately it does still wobble pretty significantly. Go ahead and go to medium. You got 2 points of resistance there. You have the switch housing that kind of creates resistance, and actually I guess helps more than anything. On this particular light kit, you have the actual ring that kind of does some restriction there. Actually, I don't remember. Okay, so it does kind of come out the side. That's what I thought. Let's go to high. As expected, it does blow a good amount of air. Go ahead and do spin down. There we go. Like most Emersons, I do like these with 4 blades. That's one thing I'm not really looking forward to, is installing this with 4. Because like I said before, this light is a pain to install. I don't know if it would be easier to take the entire light kit apart and put the switch housing back on, or take the light kit apart and then take the switch housing off, or if it'd be easier to just leave the light kit attached and then do it. This ball is still in the way. There we go. Yeah, definitely an interesting light. Just the paint to get on there and it doesn't exactly sit perfectly. There's a lot of movement there. As you probably saw with the fan in operation, it kind of wobbled around there. So I'll see if I can tighten that up. Anyways, there's the 5 blade configuration. Let's go ahead and do 4, and I'll be right with you. Alright, back with the Derby. Definitely like 4 blades better, but just my personal preference. I know some guys will give me crap for it. John Pernock. Mark Castro. Oh, sorry, allergies. Anyways, you like it. Oh, I should probably plug it in. Okay, I have to do that. Oh, I forgot to put the light in. How did I manage that one? Be right back. Okay, now we're back for real. Anyways, where were we? Oh, testing the light kit. I remember. I forgot the dang light bulb before. There we go. Now we actually have light. Yeah, I just used some random pull chains off the Hunter low profile. They don't really match, but whatever. Just for testing purposes, really. Of course, I managed to get the one with the mostly bent blade. Go to medium. It's starting to wobble me. Jeez. Let's do that. You gonna wobble worse? Yeah. The answer is yes. A little bit of a ticking noise because I think one of the blades is a little bit loose. Wasn't able to get it in all the way. It's underneath it though, I can tell you that. And your spin down. I did oil this beforehand because the flywheel seemed a little stiff when I spun it, so if you gotta do that, it's just a kind of standard protocol, I guess. Not positive, but I'm pretty sure this wasn't a smoking environment. As the blades were pretty yellowed. Some totally awesome actually worked pretty good though. What else? Oh, I was missing the mounting bracket when I got it as well, but that's a pretty easy find. Just snagged one off one of my other Emersons. Yeah, this blade right here is a little higher. One thing I do love about the Derby is the construction of it. It's really not so much heavy duty fan, because they're pretty much all K55 fans are heavy duty, but it's a very heavy construction, I guess you could say, because it's like a solid cast housing. At least I would assume it's cast. Typically you get stamped housings. A good spin down. Glad I oiled it. Anyways, there's the Emerson Derby. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.